welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation.
Offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. Now here's Bridges. What a tremendous game he played against Miami.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Hartenstein in the post. Covered by Towns. Hartenstein, no good. We played just over a minute here in the first. Towns on a screen. Brunson passes to Towns. Good on the shot.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Back to SGA. The three. And it's New York with a rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And the Thunder in possession here. After the basket by New York on the other end.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Inside, SGA with a steal. They've got numbers from 13. Yes, on the jumper.
Wow, what a quick release from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up.
Here's Brunson outside. Hits a three-pointer. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Dort for three. Hits the trifecta.
You could have predicted this. Dort's so competitive, he answers 1-3 with one of his own.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him and they're up for it. Back to you, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
And that one's good, Brunson.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Here's Wallace. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Bridges down low, watched by Wallace, and the basket by Bridges. 7 points in the game, and the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. And the Knicks, another 3.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
On the wing, Wallace releases. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Here's Brunson. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 10. Outside Hart. Out to Bridges to win the run. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And that one's good. SGA.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Brunson on the drive. Yep, count it. He's got 12.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing.
That is wow! Are you kidding me?
Wow.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ending the quarter up. It's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Cason Wallace out there with Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Good work there as it goes. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Bridges. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
The longer his career grows, the more you see
The Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. And Anunoby's checked in. Three-pointer. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 11 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Bridges, and it's New York scoring again.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, B.A., because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys, back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so Mike Brown decides
the basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Clarkson leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
Thunder leading by 14. On the wing, Wallace. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Clarkson outside. New York working the ball around now. Bridges misses.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Wallace. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Wallace has got 23 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
From about 16, and it's New York scoring again.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Wiggins from long range sends it home from three-point land. Wiggins has got 5 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Here's Brunson outside. Offensive board. Clarkson for 3. Buries it from 3. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Wallace's shot is good.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Dort, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart's checked in for Clarkson. Hart up top. Brunson taking his time here. And that's good from 17 feet. 16 points for him.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Fires from deep. Wiggins, no good. Knicks trail by 19. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Outside, SGA. Misses the 3. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Bridges, takes a 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his 3rd to go.
Gets the 3 to fall. Williams has got 8 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
New York shooting their first free throws tonight. That free throw good from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. Dort for 3. And the three-pointer goes. So Dort's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
And it's blocked by SGA. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A sizable...
Provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for New York, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the power forward position.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Screen by Hart. Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Got it.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Brunson with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Brunson misses.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
From 17. And it's SGA missing.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Dort for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby passes to Towns. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But
The overall quickness of these guys is just flat out incredible. I mean, quick feet, quick hands. That's why they're effective perimeter defenders.
Effective doesn't begin to describe this group. Their defensive skills are game-changing, and it isn't just the steals. It's the ability they have to get in their opponents' heads and force them into bad decisions.
The three from Holmgren. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Bridges. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Brian?
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Carl Anthony.
The three from Holmgren. Connects from downtown. Holmgren's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Steps back. Here's Brunson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hardenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Bridges. And it's now to Mitchell Robinson. He's checked in for Anunoby. The Thunder have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Over to the wing. The three from Holmgren. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
They set the pick. Kicks it out, Towns. The three is up. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Williams. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Brunson passes to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
From deep, Holmgren. And another three from Oklahoma City.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And here comes the break. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Here's Brunson outside. The Thunder with the rebound.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And he makes it. That's 28 points for Chet Holmgren.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue. On the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Carlson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Carlson.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
This one for three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 8 assists in the game.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
The Thunder have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. There's the three, and it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And here's Caruso outside, drills it from deep. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
McBride passes to Anunoby, fires the 3. McBride can't get it to go. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Outside Mitchell. On target from range.
I just love the ball.
Outside McBride. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3.
Clarkson has always had the ability to find teammates. That's a pretty pass.
Wiggins outside. Back to Caruso. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Towns, that's good.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
On the wing, Caruso. Anunoby covering. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
These little in-between buckets, you've got to have good touch. Excellent shot selection from Alex Caruso.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Wiggins. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And New York has possession.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's McBride. Lays it up and banks it in.
Miles McBride.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Joe on the wing for 3. Nails it from 3. Joe's got 6 points in the quarter.
You've got to let it fly on the catch, Isaiah Joe. Yes, sir.
Here's McBride, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Wiggins from long range. He drops it from range.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Knocks it down from distance.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Oklahoma City foul.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Outside Anunoby. Brunson passes to Hart. Here's Towns. Bridges outside. Fires for three. They get it again. Hart passes to Towns.
Boy, Josh Hart's so willing to make the extra pass. This guy finds the best shot.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Joe. Now here's Mitchell. Wiggins for three. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Oklahoma City foul. Mitchell. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting from New York, Jalen Brunson. At the line for two.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Brunson. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior